Well, I want to tell you a little bit about me. I'm a lineman from Tennessee. As you can tell by my accent, I'm not from around here. I wanted to share with you a little bit about my injury, my accident, what happened to me, and how it happened, how it affected my life and my family.
The reason I decided to share my story was because I wanted to let people know that safety is about more than just meetings and procedures. It's a very personal thing. It's about sending people home safe every night. I decided to tell my story because I wanted people to understand the things that can happen to them as a result of taking shortcuts, being complacent, and getting distracted in the workplace. And my session is more about the audience than it is about me. I want them to see a couple of pictures that I have that shows what the amount of voltage I took can do to the unprotected hand. It's not gory, it's not graphic, it's just a picture of what can happen to you if you take a shortcut.
And I had both of my hands sitting in my lap. I'm sitting here looking at them. And I've got a picture to show you what they look like. It's not gory, it's not graphic, but it does show you what 13,000 volts will do to the unprotected hand. And that's what my hand looked like laying on the operating table before they ever did anything to it. Before they cut it off, before they did anything.
As a result, no, I do not consider myself a victim. Everything that day was under my control and in my responsibility, and I take responsibility for it, and that's where I am today. I consider myself to be fortunate in the fact that I survived. I consider myself to be fortunate in the ability that I can empower and educate other people not to make the same mistake I did, and be a safer worker as a result of it.
And I get out of the truck and I have my gloves in my back pocket. I carry them there all the time. As soon as I get to work in the mornings, I stick my gloves in my pocket. So anytime I needed my gloves, all I had to do was pull them out, put material up, dig holes, whatever we use gloves for. I mean, you can buy these at any hardware store, Walmart. They're not electrically related. DeVal, yeah. DeVal, yeah, you can buy them from Dale. They're not electrically tested gloves. These are just random, regular old gloves. It took 23 days to get back home. I spent 7 months in therapy, and I was off work for 10 months and 23 days. For one reason and one reason only. Can you guess what that reason is? Took a shortcut. See, these are my primary gloves. These are the gloves that I was supposed to be wearing that day. They were in a bin. I walked right beside that bin whenever I went to get in that bucket. I had those in my back pocket. I wasn't going up there to do primary work. I was going up there to do service work, to cut down a service. Now, the safety manual that we had was very thick. It took a long time and a lot of money for those guys to write that safety manual, and I knew exactly what it said. It said that if you are in reaching distance of a primary conductor, you will, not shall, not can, not if it's not too hot or if your supervisor says it's okay for you not to do it. Very specific wording. You will wear your rubber gloves. And I walked right by that bin and didn't get them on purpose. I left them in the bin. I got up in the truck. I didn't call for them. He would have given them to me. The guy would have got them out of the bin and given them to me if I would have asked for them, but I didn't do it. So I sat and I had to go to the hospital and spend 23 days and lost both hands because I chose to not wear my personal protective equipment. That was a really bad choice, wasn't it?
What I want to do in my overall message is to educate, motivate, and inspire everyone to become safer and to create a safer workplace to develop a better safety culture. My presentation is geared toward everyone, general industry, utilities, construction, it doesn't matter. Safety is about everyone. So I gear my presentation to any industry and any company that needs my assistance.